Why, hello there. I know I sound a little different today, but that's because I am sick again. I have been fighting, you guys. You don't understand. I have been fighting for a week and a half now not to get sick, and it just hit me hard today. But I didn't want to sit in the bed and just cry about it, but I also just couldn't play the games that I have that I'm uploading. Like Danganronpa requires too much brain power and my head is killing me. Um The Walking Dead doesn't really require brain power. However, there's some like quick times in there that you got to hit. And I didn't want to just leave you guys hanging. So I just found it's a dark slice of life type of game, but it is a slice of life, okay? Give it a chance. And if you enjoy it, I will put the creator's info in the bottom. And yeah, like it and tell them that I sent you. So here we go. Okay. It's all voice acted too, so it gives me a little break too. So, yeah, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. And if not, I hope I make your day a little bit better. Or whatever you watch today. I know if you're on YouTube like I am, you're kind of looking for somebody to brighten up your day. And I hope I do. But it's all supposed to be voice acted, so it should give me like a little bit of a break. I might want to speed that up a little bit. If you see a jump skip, it's just because I had to go do something real quick that I forgot. ADHD kicks in. Releasing a slight yawn of contempt at a long neglected pile of exercise books awaiting my attention, I gazed down at the bustling street below. Now, again, did it just go backwards? Yeah, it did. What the? Okay, sorry, I scratched my nose and then, it jumped backwards. My sinus is acting up and I have a cold that's, beyond this. Anyways, I'm not gonna go on a rant. Anyways, I have a cold. They can't wait just a little bit while longer, right? I mean, at that age, they probably don't even care what I write anyways. Of all the many entries filtering and flying down the road, one remains motionless. So he's still there, I see. I wonder if he'll ever move on. At this point, he might as well be part of the local landscape. I suppose it's somewhat sad seeing him sit there every day. This is very loud. I'm turning this down, sorry. Am I a bad person for staring? I could speak to the guy. Ask for his story. I should say his history. Ask for his story. But no, it's easier to look down on him instead. To tell myself he probably deserved it. And to be thankful it's him out there rather than me. Wow. I already don't like the main character, but maybe she'll woo me. Suddenly, a loud pair of footsteps coming clamoring into my room, interrupting my morbid train of thought in an instant.
So,
Hello?
which one of these is the frumpiest?
Oh, hello. You're cute. Oh, you're super cute. Oh, I love your purple hair. Oh my goodness. Glancing up at my boyfriend. Oh, so this is your boyfriend. Okay. I plopped down onto the chair, heaving a sigh. I've got more important things to deal with right now.
I'm trying to choose my outfit for this audition I've got coming up. He's meant to be a frumpy gardener.
A frumpy gardener. Well, I don't think frumpy gardeners typically don't have nail polish and purple hair, but I'm sure there's wigs that you can use. Looking him up and down for a moment, I smiled, crossing my lips.
What you're wearing now is fine.
You cheeky little minx. I haven't even changed yet. I'm out of these two.
I love how he speaks to me. You cheeky little minx. That's cute. Shooting me a scowl. A Kuji? I hope I says a Koji or Kuji. I hope it's a Kuji. Shakes the two articles of clothing at me once again, awaiting my answer.
I don't know. The blue one, I guess?
Okay.
Really? Not this one?
Raising one hanger higher, his eyes dart between the shirt and me with slight apparition, as though he sensed my lack of enthusiasm at the question.
Whichever. What is it that you're auditioning for again?
A frumpy gardener. Even I remember that. This is your boyfriend. Listen to him. Oh, maybe I just have a negative thought about her, but just listen to your boyfriend once in a while.
A wilting rose. You asked me that yesterday. You could at least try to act like you give a crap about this, you know? I'm going for the lead role. Groundskeeper Dorian.
The creases in his brow along with the answer makes me laugh. It erupts as something between a chuckle and a snork. A chuck snork? Or a snork chuckle?
What is it now?
Folding his arms, Akoji glares at me, unimpressed.
Oh, nothing. It's just a wilting rose? Really?
Yeah, it's a play about senior romance in the grounds of an old country estate. What's wrong with that?
So I don't think it's anything wrong with that. It just sounds a little Broadway-ish. Sorry, excuse me. So you must be in like New York or something.
More like what's right with that.
I released another half snort, amused at the image flashing through my mind of Akoji attempting to portray a horny old gardener on stage.
All right, laugh all you like. I'll have you know that it's actually a very touching piece, which you'd know if you bothered to read my audition script.
Right, she does not support her man at all. Y'all ready for some wisdom? Here's some wisdom for you guys. If your man comes to you, I don't care if it's football. I don't care if he's building a chair outside, like a rocking chair or something. I don't care if he's writing, if he's making music. If your man comes to you and be like, babe, I'm doing this. Support your man, please. Otherwise, you're going to lose him. Or he's going to find somebody who does support him. Because trust and believe, them girls be out there just... There it is. There it is. That's taken, Winky. I can't say the actual word, but I can say that. Yes. Smells like it's taken and she's neglecting his needs. Yeah. And they'll be all over your man. Support your man. Because trust me when I say a lot of them be supporting you. They just don't be like throwing pom-poms around and screaming, woohoo, let's go. That's my baby right there. Yeah, some men secretly support you and just don't say nothing.
If you say so. It sounds more like the kind of shit they tour around old folks' homes, if you ask me.
See?
It is.
Don't belittle
but
his
I haven't
project.
worked for 5 whole months now, Leah. Beggars can't be choosers, right?
Yeah. Don't belittle his work, Leah.
Yeah, I guess. Speaking of beggars, have you seen that weirdo down there?
Standing up from my desk, I moved to point out at the man down below.
Where? I don't see anyone.
Right there, between the cars. There, look. He's been there for ages.
Practically jabbing at the glass in annoyance, I tried to point at the man's direction. His unremarkable clothing making him difficult to spot amongst the constant flow of traffic.
Nope. I can't see anything.
Yeah, because we're all not people watching and... Oh God, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. Accidentally hit a button on my phone.
Exactly. What kind of place is that to be begging if no one can even see him?
Maybe he's not a
I've
beggar.
been asking myself that for days now. It's really been bugging me.
Maybe he's just sitting outside. Akoji stands by my side, placing a hand on my shoulder.
Well, perhaps he's not begging. He might be waiting for someone. Maybe he got stood up and can't face going home, you know?
Right? See, I like you, Akuji. Akuji or Koji? I hope they say his name in here so I can get it.
Oh, come on. Of course he's begging. Look, he's even got a polystyrene cup in front of him.
Akoji's sunny disposition beginning to grate on on my already fried nerves. I can't read today. I'm so sorry. Why is that he can never seem to notice more depressing stuff in life? It's like he's somehow blind to everything that's not all sunshine and roses. Why can't I be more like that too?
He could be a pavement artist. People are doing all sorts to get by these days.
Right, like you don't know what he's doing out there, so don't call him creepy and weird.
More like piss artist.
Another scowl is shot in the direction as Akoji flicks his shoulder playfully.
Yeah, well, there but for the grace of God and all
Flicks
that.
my, excuse me, except my. As a slight smirk appears on his face, I frown, contemplating flicking him back twice as hard.
What? Are you saying I could be a tramp?
You shouldn't use that word, Leo.
It's not
What,
ladylike.
Tramp?
Blinking in innocent confusion, I hold my arms up, shrugging my shoulders, only to be met with yet another scowl.
Yes, it's insulting. It's like gypsy or half-caste. You just shouldn't say it.
It's not ladylike. All I can muster in response is a sigh of defeat. I guess he has a point.
Whatever it is, it's weird. I don't like it. Anyway, do you want me to walk you to the train station?
Oh, worried the dude's gonna leap up and mug me or something? Don't worry. I'll be fine. He's hardly going to attack a frumpy old gardener now, is he?
No, but you kind of seem like the frail type. Like, there's those guys out there that's kind of like, you know, they're not strong, you know, I chop wood down type of men. You know, there's some very feminine men that aren't gay, for the love of goodness. Don't think every feminine man that has his nails painted wants to hop up on you. Trust me, there's a lot of them out there that just enjoy, you know, painting their nails, getting their hair done and stuff. And even some now that like wearing lady clothes. And even if you can call them lady clothes, I mean, technically heels were made for men, dresses were made for men. Like, it's a whole history thing. But anyway, the point is they like wearing the stuff that is considered for women, and they still be straight, and they still can handle themselves. Don't think they won't knock you out with pink nails. Don't ever think they won't knock you out with pink nails and take your woman from you, because trust and believe, some of us women out here really like the feminine men. There he goes, brushing things off with a sunny smile once again. Rolling my eyes, I sit back down at my desk, only to feel a sudden weight on my lap as Akoji throws himself down on top of me like a small child craving attention.
How are you getting on with your marking?
Fine. I'm just giving them all a wow stamp. Every fifth lucky kid gets a brilliant.
Not even doing your job. Without even reading a single word from the textbook in front of me, I slam a stamp down and toss the book to one side, ready to move on with the next one in a pile. When I raise the stamp high, Akoji playfully ruffles my hair, causing me to pause, hovering just above the paper. I was going to say over the paper. Glancing up at Akoji, I realize he's pulling an uncharacteristically serious expression.
I think you should actually try reading those for once and being truthful.
At least
it matters what you write, you know.
At
I
least
still remember
half read
teachers'
it.
comments.
Like, half read it. You don't have to fully read it, but at least if you're not going to do your job properly, at least half read it so they know you read it.
Yeah. But if I read all of these and marked them properly, I'd be here all day.
It's your job. Do your job. Letting out another sigh, I'm about to continue with the factory line stamping job when a slender finger pokes me in the cheek.
And what would you rather be doing? Staring out the window at your little...
What?
stalker?
He's not a... Y'all just labeling this man. Y'all don't... Neither one of them have took the initiative or just went and talked to the guy. Go talk to him before y'all just throw labels on him.
See? Even you don't know what to call him, do you? A weirdo's a weirdo.
Oh my god, these two.
Whatever you say. I've got to go.
Leaping up from my lap, Akoji leans down to land a sweet kiss on my forehead. Well, that's sweet of you, Akoji.
Alright, good luck.
I won't get it. I haven't learned it.
Oh my god. His cheeky attitude as he walks away, flicking his wrist, doesn't match the words coming out of his mouth.
Just be confident. That's what I tell my class at assemblies.
There's 6.
Okay, so I judged her too soon because a 6-year-old doesn't really care as long as they get like a thumbs up, and as long as it's not something like math, like something that legit needs to be correct. And if she's checking the spelling, then it's okay. But if they're just writing little books and there's no, just a small little project, and they all want to do good or whatever, just stamp a good job on it. They're 6 years old. But I had a teacher when I was in the sixth grade, Jesus, in kindergarten, who failed me because I misspelled a word. And then at the time, we were supposed to write our names in cursive because we were learning cursive around that time. And this wench, this old brittle woman, failed me because of that. Koji shouts back distinctively over his shoulder. Maybe I should go with him after all. It's not like I'm having a time, but it's not like I'm having the time of my life since sat here dealing with this crap. Sorry, had to cough. Go with them, why not?
Oh, and don't forget to use the bathroom before you go in. Hang on. Screw it. I'll just walk you to the station.
And you just go with him. Shouting after him, I heave myself up from this depressing workstation.
Honestly, you don't have to.
Yeah, well, I am. So there.
Supporting you. Sticking out my tongue, I boop him softly on the tip of his nose.
You're just trying to get out of doing more work, aren't you?
No.
Whatever gives you that idea?
Flashing him a perfectly innocent smile, I go and grab my coat.
Well, either way, you're the best. You know I love you, right, Leah?
Aww. Instead of answering, I just roll my eyes and reach up, grabbing his arms, grabbing my arms around Koji's neck as I plant a kiss on his lips, returning his affection. That's so cute.
Don't flatter yourself. I need to get milk anyway.
I can't stand these I'm too hard to be sensitive people. Maybe it's just because I'm a Cancer. So, maybe that's why. But whatever. Just be sensitive to your lover. Like, ugh. Giving him a playful shove, we link hands and walk out into the fresh air together. I have to say flash air together. I cannot read today. Later that evening.
It's not a definite, but a recall is better than a straight up nope, don't you think?
I mean, yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I'd say it's pretty darn positive. Things are finally looking up, huh?
Absolutely. That is better than nothing. Fiddling with the sketching pencil, I stared down at the artist's impression of the strange guy outside, only half paying attention to what Koji has to say. I guess I should probably try to be a little more supportive, but it's so hard to muster up the energy.
Yep, well, it's something. And like you've always said, little things lead to big things.
Right.
As I can demonstrate to you if you come around later.
Koji, don't be nasty. Disapprove, approve. That's your man.
Tempting, but I'm gonna need a little more detail.
Right? Like, won't you show me what you're talking about, sir? Balancing the pencil between my fingers, I decide to tease him a little.
Oh, you mean like how I'll wrap my arms around you from behind, running my fingers all over every precious inch of that beautiful body of yours before I start working on getting you nice and...
Koji! I gotta bleep it out. I gotta bleep that part out. Like, Koji! Oh my god! Oh my goodness! You's freaky. I like it. I honestly didn't think he'd go that far, but sure, I'll roll with it.
Yeah? And how exactly do you plan on doing that?
I think you already know the answer to that, Leah. Do I really need to spell it out for you?
Maybe spell it out with details on each word, please. I'd appreciate it.
Well, that depends on how badly you want me to come over, doesn't it?
You're such a tease. Fine, I'll grab one of those perky boots of yours in one hand and start playing with your while I rub your round and round.
I have so much to bleep out. This is the most awkward teasing / like phone schmecks that I have ever heard in my entire life.
And?
Perhaps I'm pushing it here, but I want to see how far he'll actually go.
And I'll begin nibbling on your neck, pushing my fingers inside your juicy little, stirring you up real good, whispering in your ear that I'm ready to thrust inside you and give you exactly what you want.
This is the most awkward. This is the most awkward, weird phone schmecks I've ever heard. But it's sweet too at the same time. It's like he's trying to be a gentleman, but like he said he's gonna move his around and around and I'm gonna thrust inside.
Think you can handle that?
Nope.
Oh, you're a monster. You got his monster up and teased him like that, Leah? You made me dislike you even more.
Huh? What are you talking about? I thought you liked that.
I do. But I'm way too hungry to even think about coming over right now.
You're a monster.
Seriously? Then why'd you make me say all that stuff? You're such a meanie.
Right. Now he gotta sit there all heated up and arrow pointing out. Like, why would you do that to him? You're such a meanie.
Sorry, you know I love you, really. If you're lucky, you might see me later.
Oh, God. A small growl comes rumbling from my stomach as I place the pencil in my mouth and start sucking on it impatiently. I think Leah thinking about something else. She's not thinking about food. Wondering where the heck is my food I have gotten to.
Oh, I gotta go. I think my pizza arrived. Okay, love you, bye.
Hang on a sec.
And then you hang up on him. Before he can even finish his sentence, I already ended the call, dashing off across the living room and sated my appetite, from tasty, cheesy goodness.
Hello?
Hello? Smashing the answering button from my apartment entry phone. Oh my goodness. I eagerly await a response. I'm so sorry, guys.
Purse.
I'm sick, so forgive me. Can I scroll with this or like that? Nope, I can't. Wait, what? It scrolled. Can I hit enter for that? I'll try again. Anyways, well, those aren't exactly the words I was hoping to hear.
Excuse me?
I think I've got your purse. I found it outside.
Ooh. Oh, it must
Just
be
a
the
sec.
guy that was sitting outside. In a flustered state, I began rummaging through my handbag and a couple of coats hanging up before realizing my purse is indeed absent. I can't understand how I could have managed to drop it outside, though.
Okay, you can come up.
Excuse me. You're not even gonna ask, like, where'd you find it? Or, can I ask your name or something before you just invite the man up? I buzzed the downstairs door open to allow the mysterious Samaritan inside. Suddenly, anxiety overcomes me as I prepare to meet him when I realize this person could be anybody. So I grab an umbrella. This is exactly what you don't just, okay. I get it. You guys don't want to, everybody in this world don't want to always think that the world is evil. I'm one of those people. I approach things more like in a kind way, but more cautious, like kind but cautious. So don't ever assume that I'm just going to be gullible because I'm nice. You can be a nice person without being gullible. And that was a very gullible thing you did, to just open your door to a random person who you don't know who it is. He just says he had your purse and that's it. Suddenly, okay, I already read this. Sorry. Feeling its almost insignificant weight in my hands, I decided to probably wouldn't be that much use in a fight. What else could I use as a weapon? Well, let's take a look. I see a bottle on the floor. A book. You got plenty of books. I had the heaviest book in my hand. You have a light on your desk over there. I'll take a picture down. I mean, you can hold the picture. You have a quill over there. It's tiny, but you might can jab them a few times and stuff. Everything in here is a weapon. Scanning the room with my eyes land on a thick paperback book nestled underneath the coffee table, which I attempt to roll into some form of a bat to no avail.
Sorry to be a bother. I just happened to find it.
Oh. He has a very demanding voice. Like, I could hear him yelling at me and saying, "Come here," and I walk over there, and without realizing my legs are moving. That's the kind of voice he has. I'm just about to search for another alternative when a small voice from the doorway causes me to startle, jumping on the spot.
Great. Where was it?
He doesn't look like he's gonna harm me. He just kind of looks like he's trying to stay comfortable, I guess. Asked the stranger, attempting to sound as calm as possible despite my heart pounding in my chest. It's only then when I realize it's the man from in front of me. Sorry, the man in front of me is the very same guy that I've been gazing down upon for days. The guy you judged, the beggar, the psycho, the lunatic that you guys all judged.
Just by the shops.
Make my way across the room. I try my best not to show my distress at the situation.
Oh. I didn't even know I'd lost it.
Well, next time. You mean you were out the whole time you said you needed milk and you didn't check to see if you lost your purse? This is why I don't carry purses. I do carry backpacks though. Sometimes like little bags, you know, big bags and stuff, but not really. Like, I try not to carry purses, but it happens sometimes. The stranger gingerly hands me a purse and I rifle through it instinctively. Excuse me.
It's all there. I didn't take anything.
Right, in front of him too?
No, I was just... You see, I buy my bus tickets monthly, and well, you know what it's like if you can't find your ticket.
She just did that right in front of him, and like, that is so rude and disrespectful. Floundering to come up with a genuine sound reason for my distrustful behavior, I forced an awkward smile onto my face, only to be greeted by a meek one in return.
I don't do much traveling.
Considering I've seen the guy stood rooted in the same spot day in and day out, I can't help but release a small chuckle at his declaration. You've literally watched him for days. You know he doesn't go anywhere.
Oh, of course.
An awkward silence hangs in the air between us. At a bad smell. I mean, blah, 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 blah. Reread. An awkward silence hangs in the air between us like a bad smell. Speaking of which, I can't help but wonder when the last time this guy actually took a shower was.
Well, look, thank you very much, and I'd like to give you a little something.
Oh my god. Like, she's making it so awkward. He just handed her the book. She could have thanked him, gave him a reward for it, and he'd been on his way. I fumbled with my purse, hoping that I have some small change in there to give the blah blah blah. I cannot read today. I'm so sorry. Hoping that I have some small change in there still to give to the poor guy.
You don't have to.
No, I want to.
Oh crap. I've only got 20s in here. What the heck am I supposed to do now? Give him a 20, weirdo.
You haven't got any change, do you?
I've got a bit in my cup.
She really just asked this man. She just really asked this man, did he have change? Peering inside the man's polystyrene cup, I can't help but pity the guy. What a stupid thing to ask. He's not just some weirdo on the street. The poor guy must be genuinely homeless or something. I'm so sorry.
No, that won't be enough.
I'm just sitting here laughing at her.
Here you go, look. I'm going to give you 2 20s instead.
Well, that's more generous than I thought she was going to give. I thought she was going to give him a 20 and he'd go away. As I hand him the notes, The notes? Where's the place that they call that money? Because that's very interesting. A part of me feels a tinge of annoyance, but he clearly needs the money more than I do.
No, that's too much.
Waving his arms around in protest, the stranger seems rather taken aback by my offer.
Yeah, it is. Ideally, I'd have given you 30, but, well, you've saved me a lot of hassle, canceling cards and such, so thanks.
I mean, that's very nice of you. Smiling awkwardly, the stranger gladly snatches the cash from my hand.
Doyle.
Sorry?
My name is Doyle.
Kyle?
Where did you hear the k? He said d, d, d. Ugh.
No, Doyle.
Ah, okay. Doyle, right.
Doyle.
So, not at all like Kyle. Sorry, my hearing's not so great sometimes.
Mine isn't either, honestly.
Yeah, with a D. And no worries.
Well, at least he's smiling at us.
Cool. Well, anyway, I need to shut this door. It's freezing outside.
Yeah, I know.
Oh man. Shite. I really put my foot in with that one.
Right.
Yeah, you did.
Of course you do. Well, thanks again.
Yeah, you really did put your foot in with that one, ma'am. Feeling somewhat guilty, I slowly closed the door in Doyle's face and tucked my purse safely into my handbag. Glancing back at the door, I can see his shadow still lingering under the crack. Trying my best to be as stealthy as possible, I carefully put the chain on the door, worried that he might try to get inside. Might be inside. With teeth clenched, I crouch and peer underneath, and much as my relief, the shadow slowly drifts away. Well, oh Leah, you are a handful. Later that night. After scoffing down my pizza, I tried my best to forget my encounter with Doyle and get on with the markings I should have finished hours ago. Who the heck is that at this hour? If a Koji has come all the way over here for a late night booty call, I'm gonna kill him. Frowning as I check the watch, I make my way over to the door and inspect the source of the disruption through the spy hole, only to almost leap out of my skin as I'm greeted by the distorted fish-eye view of Doyle's face.
Hello?
Hi, Leah. It's Doyle.
Hi, Doyle.
Sorry? Who is it?
Feigning ignorance. I hope that he'll go away and leave me alone.
Doyle, I found your purse.
This man just returned all your belongings to you. Do you really think he's gonna believe that you don't know who he is?
What? Again?
Puzzled, I press my face to the spy hole once again, eyeing him with a cautious suspicion.
No, before. Can I come in?
Oh, I've just come out of the shower.
Making excuses, I cross my fingers, hoping it'll be enough to send him back into the night without an incident.
I brought you a present.
A present? Well, that's somewhat strange.
Alright, well, just a minute.
Oh, Leah. I guess I should at least make it look like I was showering, otherwise he's going to know I was lying to him right off the bat. Dashing into the bathroom, I swiftly soak my hair underneath the water and throw a towel around my shoulders, kicking on my slippers. When I open the door, Doyle is standing there with a seamlessly cheap brand of bottle of whiskey.
How'd you get in?
I've been holding back coughs. I don't know why when I get sick, I get a real bad cough and itchy throat and like runny nose. But today, I'm gonna count my blessings. I don't have a runny nose. I just have a cough. Staring at him in confusion, I can't figure out how he even managed to enter the building, let alone end up outside my door.
The downstairs door was open. Here. I used the money you gave me.
Extending his arm, Doyle shyly offers me a bottle. I can't help but notice only 3/4 full.
I did have a little sip. Sorry. It's bitter out there tonight.
Understandable. I get it. If I was homeless, if somebody gave me $40, I'm gonna get some food and maybe something to help me sleep, which would probably be booze. But you know, I mean, my first choice would probably be like a sleep aid or something to help me get to sleep and not go drink some booze.
Oh, is it?
Not wanting to extend the conversation, I dropped my eyes to the ground.
Well, I just wanted to say thanks.
What for? I haven't done anything.
You gave him $40. You helped him. Raising his hand in surprise. Raising my head in surprise, I meet his eyes to find a warm smile on the otherwise slightly scary looking face.
It's just nice to talk to a fellow human. Makes me feel like I exist.
Oh.
See you then.
Now it's Doyle's gaze that hits the floor as he slowly begins to turn away from me, somewhat dejected. Can I really allow him to walk away after that? Me personally, he doesn't seem like a bad guy. I would still be cautious. Like, if you're gonna do this, people, if you're gonna invite somebody in, don't do this without A, letting people know the situation, B, having some type of protection, whether it be security cameras, whether it be a weapon to protect yourself. Especially if you're a woman living alone, you need protection. That's to be the first thing you try to invest into. I know people be like, oh, you need clothes when you move out, you need furniture, you need protection. You are a grown woman living alone. You need protection for yourself. So this is just me doing this for the video, but this is something I'd be like, I'm not comfortable letting you in. However, if you allow me to get to know you better, I'm willing to allow you to come in and maybe, clean yourself up and, get yourself up. Or I would wait till a Koji comes and then you can come in and clean yourself up and stuff and, get yourself situated and stuff. I wouldn't do this without, some backup. I don't have it in me to watch him walk away looking somewhat downhearted. Akoji would probably think I'm insane for what I'm about to do, but screw it. There's no harm in being a good Samaritan, right?
Hey, do you want to come in and have a quick drink?
Oh, he jumped up and down. As soon as those words leave my mouth, a crestfallen figure springs to life, eyes wide in shock and hope.
Sorry?
I get the impression you'd like a drink. One for the road. Just the one.
Oh.
I suppose so.
Sorry, I had to sneeze. Huh? I imagine he sounds a little less surprised and a little more grateful at the offer as he tunged past the door into my apartment, leaving a distinctly muddy trail.
Oh, should I take my shoes off?
I mean, it's appropriate, but I mean, you probably don't have to. My gaze falls to focus on what's left of his tattered footwear.
If you don't mind.
It sure has been a while.
The moment he removes one shoe, revealing an even dirtier foot wrapped in soiled bandages, I almost gagged at the sight, doing everything I can to hold back my reflexes.
Ugh. Actually, fuck it. Keep them on. It's fine.
Much to my relief, Doyle replaces his remains of his shoe, hobbling to regain his balance.
Right. Well, I'll go get us some glasses then.
Yeah, like I would offer him some food. I would give him a shower. You can go take a shower if you like. If I had some extra clothes or something, for him, I wouldn't like give him like expensive clothes or anything and stuff. Cause some people be tricky. Some homeless people be doing anything they can to get into your house and then they rob you or something. It's just, you just have to be careful. But that's just personally what I would do. But I would not do it if I was in her situation alone. Absolutely not. I'd be like, I would love to offer you some food, maybe some water and something else, you can have. And if I got some extra blankets and stuff, maybe a pillow, I can give you that. And treat him like a human. Honestly, I don't know why I left myself in this situation. I'm such an effing idiot. I can hear Akoji's words in my head now, cursing me for being such a gullible, bleeding heart as I wander off to the kitchen, keeping one eye firmly locked on Doyle, glancing around my apartment. He's going to steal something. I just know it. Pouring a couple of glasses, I sniffed the whiskey with a slight sense of skepticism. Blah, blah, blah. Cannot speak today. I have no idea if you'd even be able to smell anything, but it's hard to not be apprehensive when a stranger off the street gives you an already open alcohol. Yes, absolutely. Like personally, I'd be like, no, I don't drink. Personally, I get the gift. I appreciate it. Even though I socially drink. I don't drink, though.
I'm afraid I haven't got any ice.
It's alright. I'm cold enough.
Okay.
Yeah, so you keep saying.
So mean to him. I can't help muttering under my breath in irritation. More so at myself for getting mixed up in this than at Doyle. Carrying a glass in each hand, I find myself wincing instinctively at the sight of Doyle perched on my sofa, all in his rags.
Sorry. Should I not sit on this? I can move if you want me to.
Doyle makes a move to stand up, and I panic at the thought of him making even more of a mess than he already has. He's already sitting there. You might as well just let him sit there.
No, you've done it now. Best to just contain it.
With a strange smile on my face, I hand one of the whiskey glasses to the slightly repulsive guest.
There you go. Cheers.
Cheers.
Wow. Clinking the glasses together, we both wear matching awkward grins. It would appear that... Oh god, I was gonna sneeze. It appeared that's about the only thing we have in common. As if sensing my uncomfortable atmosphere between us, Doyle takes a small sip of the glass and makes her way to the desk, picking up one of the books from my still significant pile.
Are you doing your homework?
No, she's supposed to be doing her children's homework, but she's scarfing down pizza and judging people. I guess that's somewhat flattering. It's not often I get mistaken for a student.
Yes, well, marking. Ancient Egypt is coming around again.
Ah, I see. How old are the kids?
I'm slightly taken aback by his apparent interest in my work. Can't quite decide if I find it enduring or anxiety-inducing.
6. Spoiled little brats already, most of them. We've got an assembly tomorrow, so I can't stay up too long.
Hopefully that'll be enough of a hint for him to get to hurry up and be on his way. You invited him in, now you trying to rush him out. He didn't do anything.
No, of course. Must be a rewarding job.
It's not too bad, I suppose. It's just not really what I want to do, though.
Oh, what do you want to do?
Now she opened that door. You see, she opened the door to tell him what she wants to do. What's with all the questions? Just drink your damn whiskey and disappear already. I invited you in for a drink, not an interrogation.
I'm writing a novel, actually.
She opened the door for him to ask that question, and she gets mad.
Really? What about?
Oh, it's a bit like an English Keiko Yukimura. You wouldn't have heard of her.
I know Keiko.
Just assumed, and he just... Now pick your jaw up, ma'am.
Oh, yeah? Which of her books have you read?
Despite showing enthusiasm, it's hard not to be dismissive. As if this guy has actually read any of her stuff.
No, I mean, I knew her. I met her when I was abroad.
No, really?
Yeah.
She was one of you, for a while.
Yeah, now shut up. It's impossible to hide my surprise from him as he startled revelation, as his startled revelation, blah, 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 I can't read that. Let's keep going. Being sick and trying to read visual novels. This is why I picked this one, though. Really sucks. Because, like, my eyes are watering and I'm trying to keep up with everything and stuff. And not to mention, when I get sick, I almost just want to sleep the day away. Of course, he could easily be lying, but what reason would he have to make something up like that?
I know. She took a bit of a shine to me. I spent a couple of weeks with her while she was writing her last book.
Poltergeist?
That's the one. I've actually never read it.
Hold on. I've got a copy of it here.
Well, at least she's starting to be nice to him. I just wish she was nice to him without knowing his background. This is unbelievable. What are the chances that this unremarkable guy just happens to have met the author I admire more than any other in the entire world? In a giggly gaze, I dashed to grab a copy of the book to show him.
That's incredible. What was she like?
Keiko? Oh, she was an amazing woman. She told me such stories during the time we spent together.
Please tell me everything.
Leaning towards Doyle with a new sense of appreciation for the marvel of a stranger, I refill our glasses and get comfortable on the sofa, ready to be wooed. Wowed, excuse me, not wooed. Been playing too much Sims. Wowed by his tales well into the waking hours. Yeah, but you were so mean to him not too long ago. The next morning. By the way, this is going to probably be like a 2 or 3-parter. So don't expect me to finish this game in here. What the F is going on? What's with all the noise for? I was just sleeping a little longer.
What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be at work?
What are you doing at my apartment if I'm at work?
What time is it?
Rubbing the sleep from my eyes, I release a huge yawn, grabbing my phone to check the time. When I catch a glimpse of my reflection in the screen, I can't help but sigh to myself. Looks like I didn't even bother getting undressed for bed last night. I mean, considering you had a stranger in your house, I would be surprised if you did. My eyes wander groggily to the table, where I noticed several crushed cans. I guess we polished off the bottle and then some.
It's 10:20. I thought you had an assembly this morning.
Oh, shite. 12 missed calls? That's not good.
What have you been doing? You look a right state.
It was Doyle.
Who?
That guy from the street.
What? The tramp?
Wow.
Don't call him that. He met Keiko Yukimura.
That's not his identity. Don't call him that. He is a person.
He's been in the apartment?
He's still here, I think. Doyle?
Scanning the room for any signs of a mysterious guest, I stretch my arms, trying to get some feeling back in my fingers.
Don't! I can't believe this. You invite a tramp in off the street and get pissed with him?
That is a bad thing.
That. He found my purse and, well, he was being kind. It's great anyway. He's given me loads of ideas for the novel. Just wait till you meet him.
I mean, that's also a good thing, but he is right. You shouldn't have got, drunk.
I don't want to meet him. Get rid of him, will ya? And you better phone the school and make your apologies. You need that job. You're not a writer yet.
He's got a point too, but don't, be mean to her. Wow. And there I thought Aku. I hope I am pronouncing his name right. I just feel like I'm not. Might actually be happy for me. He is honestly threatened of a random homeless guy.
Gee, thanks for the support. At least I've got a job, Mr. Shrinking Violet.
Wow, they're hidden below the belt.
Thanks very much. Anyway, since you weren't answering your phone, I just came round to tell you that I've officially been offered the part I auditioned for. So piss off, Leah. And it's a wilting rose, actually.
Wow. Storming off in a huff, Akoji stomps out of the door and down the hallway with me chasing him.
Akuji, wait!
Akuji. I was close. I was calling him Akuji, but I'm gonna keep calling him Akuji. It sounds better than Akuji. Too late. In a blink of an eye, he's already sunk down the main stairwell, slamming the entry door in front of the building. Nice one, Leah. Real smooth there. Smooth like peanut butter. Chunky peanut butter. Touching back inside my apartment, I almost jumped when I witnessed Squeaking Clee Doyle emerge from the bathroom wrapped in one of my towels. Oh?
Morning, Leah. I had a bath. I hope you don't mind.
And with that, I'm going to end it right here. This is going to be a 2, 3, or 4-parter and stuff. It's already going on 47 minutes and stuff. So thank you guys so much. I truly appreciate it. I love each and every one of you. Even the new people here. I love you guys so much. And I will see all you guys in the next video. Bye. And don't stop staring at his Cheerio nipples.